Good luck, Captain.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Having a rough day?
I lost a shipment out for delivery. Barely made it.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite. This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. But I don't care about any of that anymore. Oh, he knew.
Okay, I admit it. I was tired of your high and mighty speechifying all the time. It was just...
See, Captain? I've dealt with this swine before. I know how he thinks. Now, where were we? Oh, that's...
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Rick.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
I don't think so.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. Can we talk? I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my... You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so and even then, you saved me from my... You owe me nothing, I know. Thank you. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did the way I see it, the universe was snapping me back.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Careful, you're hurt! Incoming! Everyone all right?
System. You won't get any mercy from me. Spelling is this unit's middle name.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the... I must admit,
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a...
I have spent my life in contemplation.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a And I believe he may be right.
I'm committed.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
this. You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated... perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out. Always...
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others... These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives. But they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
If you insist, you must give up your fantasy of control and embrace the chaos of life. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants, more assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you sleep away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working. You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? I don't feel right. You asked for this. Why are you fighting it? The same reason you always do. Fear of the unknown. Not having control. Is this the answer? Because it sure sounded like an answer that I don't understand. Who are you again? And why do you look like me?
Error!
He's not looking for the truth. He's looking for a new way to organize reality in his head. A new story of... That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free. How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion? Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are... I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise.
Error!
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? We exist inside our thoughts, thinking. It's all... I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. Ruined? You seem to be having quite the time. Though I must admit I was a bit concerned when you stripped naked and tried to eat your clothes. I was joking. You passed out fairly early in the process. Well before I realized what an ignorant fool I've been. Everything is perfect. No. Well, perhaps in a way I have, but it is still perfect. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally
Yes. It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Hearing that brings me great joy, my friend.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay?
Unit was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
That's quite all right, Sam. I prefer to clean my own quarters these days. I find it a perfect time to reflect on the impermanence of existence.
Warning. Refusing the service of a SAM unit will be reflected on your permanent record.
You're hurt!
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Please, you don't have to do this. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
As bystanders, does this make us...
I've had quite enough of you!
Sanitization incoming! Dust accumulation.
You seen Arthur today?
I say, all that screaming.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker. Remember that you are...
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
Scum detected in the immediate area.
As always, I am anything. I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. I couldn't understand it. I was...
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping. You the one Sure you... Miss Lily has been expecting you. Sure am. These days I stick...
So you're the new captain in town. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing... A little advice. Before you start telling... It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told I have a salvage job for...
There is always a...
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, one of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Now, get going. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. You'll do fine.
Well, that set me...
Job assessment. It's a mess!
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Smells like wrapped in here. Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the saltiness.
Oh, pardon me, Sam.
Rerouting course now.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile? Only nugget of paradise?
Crude, but forthright.
Truthfully spoken. I do aim to You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first I'll need to... Well? Good of you to finally haul your... Got something that's gonna require... Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you... Well, shit. I knew... Still, no time for weeping and wailing. Special, one of my runners on... To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia in... I do like your gum. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town. The lab itself has become an A sound selection. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, the task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma. Dandy. Did I mention the... Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand. Good. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive, that aside, it's a business. Stars, I hope. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed, he's making the only, and you're the soon-to-be Guess you've got it figured out. Hit him where it hurts. And if you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming your career. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, Doc. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. It'll be more. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID. May luck be